I've spoken to Ryan a few times recently, and he always says he's got plans for me. I don't know what those plans are. I've loved being here. The boys have been fantastic. Gaff have been brilliant with me. Back home as well, so it's still a little bit of a commute in, and about an hour and a half in the car. So, but it's better to be at home each night instead of being away from home, travelling on the road. So, it's been great. You know, we've got a big fan base at this football club, and there's a big history to Swindon Town Football Club. So, we've got to try and honour that and show respect to that, and try and get this club back to where it deserves to be. Well, the whole reason why I came here was because of my best mate. So that's how the deal came around. So Ryan Tafazolli signed the week before me. So he's my best mate, but I get on with a few lads. Butsy's a great lad, Gav's a great lad, Darren, Finn. But all of them, all the boys have been wicked. They're some of the boys that probably make me laugh more so than anyone else. But no, it's a wicked dressing room. It's a real mix of characters in there. I'd probably say the Sheffield United at home game, the 5-5. We should have won that. We should have won that day. Obviously on paper, Sheffield United were the favourites, but we managed to put in a fantastic display, and unfortunately letting an equaliser right at the end of the game, and lost the reverse fixture back at Bramall Lane. So still ended up being another tasty game. But we've had some fantastic moments. Obviously Coventry away, beating them as well. So a few fond memories, some special moments there. Obviously we had a huge success in the league, but I think the cup runs are really important. I think sometimes clubs say, when you get knocked out and you can focus on the league now. I think it's a bit of a cop out. I think cup runs are great for football clubs, for the fans, for players. You want to play in the biggest, best stadiums possible. Financially for the clubs, for the fans, you want to travel to big games. You want to experience what the players are experiencing as well. So I think cup runs are great for football clubs. Yeah, of course. We wanted to do ourselves proud week in, week out, no matter if it was the FA Trophy in the National League, the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup, the EFL Cup. We wanted to try and win every game, and I think, winning breeds winning. It becomes a habit, so you can't take your foot off the gas for different competitions at all. So, we've got a big test against Rotherham. I think there's no secret in saying that. As a club, we want to get back into League One, so let's go and test ourselves against a very steady, big League One club. It came about, Deadpool 3 came about because Ryan invited me onto the set as a guest. Long story short, I got way too involved on the set, speaking way above my station, and being next to Sean Levy for the day, and Ryan and Hugh Jackman, and I just said, look, I want to get in front of the camera next time. And they said, well, what are you doing on the 13th of June? I said, no, nothing. They said, well, get yourself down, we'll get you fitted out in a costume and whatnot. And I turned up and had a Winnebago, so it was Ryan's Winnebago, Hugh Jackman, Ollie Palmer, Sean Levy, and it was just like a surreal day. But an amazing team of people there that made me feel very welcome, and it was just so cool to be a part of. And it was only a short cameo, but you spend the whole day filming, hours and hours and hours for seconds to be in the back of a movie. So, but it was great. It was a great experience. I think Ryan already knows that I'm not shy in front of the camera, so I don't think he was too concerned anyway. So, it was just about trying to be yourself and take. I don't know what you'd call them, but I had Ryan there with me, and he was telling me what to do anyway. And I think he's a pretty good actor, so there was people in the background kind of telling me what to do, and less is more, and how to be in front of the camera. But it's obviously a Hollywood movie, so you've got to take it seriously, which I did, and really enjoyed the day. I've spoken to Ryan a few times recently, and he always says he's got plans for me. I don't know what those plans are. Rob says the same. I have no idea. I have no idea my life will take me after football, but I'm one of those happy-go-lucky people. I'm not going to worry about it, and I'm not going to think about it whilst I'm playing football. So after football, who knows what'll happen. Yeah, I set up WXM Clothing whilst playing for Wrexham. The brand name abbreviates from the area, but also stands for Women and Men, which is a unisex brand, and it's been amazing, the support that I've had from everyone connected to myself or the owners. It's just been an amazing experience to be able to grow a brand, a business, and yeah, it's doing well, and it's really exciting. It's something that takes my mind off of football. Everyone that wears it seems to love it, so I'm really grateful for all the support that I've had, and I just hope it grows and continues to grow. And yeah, we've got a new drop coming out next week, so the new autumn-winter line, 25-26, so have a look. There's a few big names that have worn the brand already, and it's something I'm really proud to. To have built something outside of football is not easy, and sometimes it can be frowned upon, but fortunately, whilst I was at Wrexham, we had two owners who were really supportive, a manager who understood the situations that we were in, and I tried to capitalise on the position that I was in, and I managed to do that, and I've managed to build a business which has grown and grown and grown, and we've done nearly over £1 million in sales. Not took a penny out of it at the moment. If I was to do that, I think I'd probably bankrupt it. So it's so hard to manage a business and where to spend money and what to do and decisions to make. There's so much to it, but I do all the work for it, and I've built a team of 7 or 8 people now, and it's amazing. And I just hope it continues to grow and we can get it into a few big stores really soon. There's a lot of tracksuits, a lot of just black and grey, and so Taff's got a bit, Finn's got a bit, to be fair. He's a bit flashy, Finn, but he's a lovely, lovely lad, but he does like his designer stuff. I haven't been out with the lads yet. I've only been here a month, so I'm just in a lot of casual tracksuit wear, so I'm going to get him in some WXM clothes and hopefully sort them out. Yeah, always had tough games against Rotherham. It's a tough place to go. They're a club that seems to bounce up and down from the Championship to League One. They've got a great squad. I think they struggled last season. They've got a new manager in now, and I think they've picked up a lot of form. So it's a good test for us. You want them to be in form. You want to go and play a team that's going to give us a real challenge, and we can see where we're at as a club, as a group of players, and if we were to be successful this season, what we're going to come up against next season. So, no, I'm really excited for the challenge and see how we step up to it. But we're a good team. We've got great individuals and great players in there, but we're a good team. So it'd be a really good test. But I think for us, it'll answer a few questions and see what we need to do to improve. But we'll be going in it to win the game for sure. We're a good footballing team, and we'll be looking to do that like we do everywhere else, whoever we're playing. Yeah, no, cup runs are really important for me. There's still stadiums that I want to play in and teams that I want to play against, so it's hugely important. I'm really looking forward to the challenge, and you want to get through, and I fully believe we can do that. It's going to be a really tough test, but what's the point in playing if you ain't there to win the game? So, no, hopefully we win. I believe we've got a good enough team to go there and get through to the next round. And then for me, it'd be looking at seeing who we've got in the second draw. Hopefully we can get a slightly easier one and get into the big third round, and then that's when it gets exciting. Old Trafford, I've been so close. and it's just not quite happened. So Old Trafford for me is the one.